ever wonder what it would be like to take some of your favorite aspects from a band and combine them all together to make one giant thing? To, you know, maybe take a singer that you might like and combine it with a guitar player and then back it up with a bass player and maybe a drummer.
Drum!
That you all might like to just create a giant Frankenstein monster of music. Luckily, the music industry has already come up with this idea for us and has invented the supergroup. Yes, when artists get sick and tired of hanging out with the same exact people in a band and decide that they don't like actually sitting around with the same smelly feet all the time, they decide, I'm going to do it with a whole bunch of other people. And the supergroup becomes known. This is a touchy subject, which has always ranged, really for me, from the really bad to the god-awful, with, well, a few sprinkled good in between. Today's group is such a bad misprint, I really have to sit back and wonder how the they screwed up so badly. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Them Crooked Vultures. In 2009, Them Crooked Vultures started when Josh Homme, John Paul Jones, and Dave Grohl decided to get together to create Them Crooked Vultures. Now, for those of you who don't know who these people are, fuck you, learn thy music! I apologize for that short outburst. Let me give you guys a quick little history note. John Paul Jones was the bass player for the legendary band Led Zeppelin. Josh Homme was lead singer for Queens of the Stone Age. And Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana until the untimely death of Kurt Cobain. After this, Grohl went on to step in front of the mic and what led was the Foo Fighters. At one point in 2002, Grohl stepped back behind the drums again for Queens of the Stone Age to record for the album Songs for the Deaf. This time forged a bond between Homme and Grohl that would lead to the inevitable meeting that would come to be Them Crooked Vultures. Whew, okay, that was a lot of information all in one shot. Now, these men are all responsible for the reason why I'm into music like I am. These men tell you why I'm here today. They've actually made me evolve as a human being and as a, well, music lover. So, it was really no shock when I found out that they were going to be together that I had a small overreaction, possibly. So with this comes their single, New Fang. Oh my unholy God in hell, what is this? How could this have happened? You have the perfect mix of artists. It should blend together like a well-oiled machine. Yet all I get from this is a huge race to see who can top the other person. It's like the band doesn't even know they're playing this band and they decided just to do what they're used to with each instrument. Everything sounds so weird. Dave Grohl sounds like he's playing in Nirvana. Josh Homme sounds like he's still in Queens of the Stone Age. And, well, can't really even tell what John Paul Jones is doing, but, ugh. Everything just never really fits with this. Also, who the fuck is this guy? Where did he come from? He has a habit of showing up on live shows, if it's even just to fill out the band on stage. And I get, by the way, that you need to have someone to play the parts the rest of the band can't. This guy, however, is just a giant Where's Waldo with the band. Every time he comes on camera, one thing that comes to mind...
One of these things is not like the others. Which one is different? Do you know?
Now, this band has made rounds all over. They've appeared on SNL, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and many other shows, and have gone on many different tours before going back into the studio for a second album. Now, in the time this band has been around, a pause has been made for Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age. I can only hope this doesn't last too long.